Hello there and welcome to the 2-Minute Ministries, and we're going to carry on with the communication series. As you heard in the first video that we had, it was very much about the 4 communication styles and the 4 different groups and kinds of characteristic of people. Today we're going to focus on the red people, those Captain Kirk driven leaders who lead from the front and boldly go to new places. And we wanted to make sure that we were understanding how those red people can interact with the other colours, the yellow, the green and the blue. And also, if you're one of those other colours, how you could think about some strategies to make sure that you can communicate with very driven, assertive and slightly aggressive people. Red people find the yellow people a little bit frustrating sometimes if they spend too much time trying to get to the point. Storytellers, people that are using humour and those kind of softer tendencies to take people on a bit of a journey can really annoy red people. They do work well as long as they get to the point. Get to the point, don't faff about too long, make sure it's very relevant, that your interventions are very relevant, and that relationship can work relatively smoothly. And also the red kind of stylistic driven people find the Dr. Spock type characters who are very focused on facts and figures and really dealing in pieces that can't be discussed, very much more fact driven items. They actually get on okay, as long as there's not hundreds of unnecessary facts that just get in the way. Keep the facts relevant, keep the facts on point to it, and supporting or proving a point or going in the other direction, that'll be fine. But don't just throw lots and lots of statistics at it, because it makes life very difficult and the reds get quite frustrated with that. Where it's a difficult relationship, I've tended to find, is for the people across the diagonal with the red driven kind of leaders, with the people who are driven by being the peacemakers and are very much focused on those kind of caring for the individual. The essence of being red is that you want to get to your end destination quickly, and the essence of being green is that you care about the people, and if they need a bit more time, then you have to give them a bit more time. There's an inbuilt tension there. So for people who are red, it's always a good idea to try and bring back the levels of frustration when dealing with people who are peacemakers. Otherwise, you are absolutely going to take them out of their comfort zone and not necessarily get the best out of them. And for those people that are very much driven by keeping the peace, by focusing on the effects of the people, you've got to try and find a way of coming as close to the red people as you can and calling the effects on the people pretty directly, so it can be a sensible discussion. If you tend to move into too much discussion about feelings rather than outputs, you're going to set each other off and not get mutually good outcomes. So be aware of those different kind of ways that people work together. Think about the way when you, irrespective of what group you're in, can you think of a strategy of how you can deal with somebody who's driven, who's much more of a visionary kind of storytellery kind of person, a fact-driven person and a peacekeeper? How can you think about telling those stories in a way that doesn't fit into your normal way of working and make it that is very relevant? So we've been getting about 1,200 views now of each of the videos, which is super. Thank you so much for all of your watching. It's really very much appreciated. If you could remember to subscribe and share and pass the videos off to all of your various friends, that would be great. And we look forward to seeing you next time in 2 weeks for the next part of the communication series. Take care.